We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, 2 teams hailing from the AFC. Between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
One, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right up. 11. Stop.
First down of the game for James Cook. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 1, ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Another one for Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. That's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
11, Thomas. Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Makes the tackle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action. His first throw is an interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Bengals have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Shot.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On one, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Burrow to the air now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
12. Let's get set. Shot. 180. Nice hot. Shot.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. Third down. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So on fourth down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, they need 7.
11. Gun. Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
Davis up the middle. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. That's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 180. Cut.
Burrow back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first.
At the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. And he spikes it to stop the clock, but the thing is, the clock wasn't running. Mental mistake there. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. This offense looking to convert. Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Fields this one at the 3. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now a give running right. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Back at the 23-yard
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Let's get set. Turbo set. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go. Here we go. Turbo set. 11 MT. Hey. 11 MT. Hey. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Cook. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Hand off to the back. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Viking is ready.
Setting up to throw. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Get it.
Back to throw. Near the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. Right, ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. As the open man downfield. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Burrow on 1st down. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
16-yard line.
On 2.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's get set.
Burrow from the gun. Throw is caught. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. 180.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Cowboys.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Here we go. All right.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking in the air here. Setting up the screen. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Collects this at the 35. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Throw left side, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Up, down. Right 80. Down.
And they just get the play off. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We've reached the end of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have second and pretty long here.
Right 80. Down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He finds space, middle of the field. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal.
It's just set. Can. Start.
Cook can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Right in.
There's a give, left side. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Bengals tie and can take the lead here in the second. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals take the lead on that successful kick.
Bengals 7, Jets 6. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a man in motion.
Cowboy.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
On the ready.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Get it. Go.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Arian.
Tried to get that one to Arian Smith. So now it's 2nd and long.
2nd down and
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down
Here
call.
we go. Viking 18.
Motioning the tight end now. He's going to throw it. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they take him down right along the 30.
it's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Okay, quick.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Back. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And they failed to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's a give to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
11 MT. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
20-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Davis takes it straight ahead. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Right 80. Turbo shot. Stop.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead to 7. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Go.
Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. This time they've got him. They can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on. Hey. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun. 11. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 1, ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. James Cook the intended target, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 30.
They'll throw to start the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
There he is on 3rd and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 36-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Start. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. Green 19.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready. Crack all 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He fields it cleanly. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let it.
Let's start with a give to Davis. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to playbook whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
11. Ready.
Here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's his fullback. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Number 43.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee.
Come on. Hit. 18.
Off the middle, here goes Allen. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready.
They're throwing it. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Side. 180. Race high. Side.
Yeah, not from the pistol to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Gun.
Running this one left. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
12. Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
11. Hey, Sahad.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Whoa. Here we go. 180.
Going play action here. Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11. 180.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mighty. Big 13. Big shot.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Ready.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Get it.
They've got a man in motion.
Cowboy 80. Steady.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. He's going to have them up to that 23. Offensive line fast.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Let's see what they went with. Third down. He's dropping back to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Motion man sent left. Trying to throw this from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. He was looking for Arian Smith. And now they face second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. Ready.
Pass play now. Fits it through the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jets.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on, come on. 76.
First down, play action. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18.
They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And the incompletions continuing to sack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. All in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
Here's Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's good.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
11. Here we go. Dodge.
They'll run it with Cook. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Dodge. Right 80. Dodge.
Davis gets it on the draw. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
11 MT, take. 11 MT. Here we go. Dodge.
He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. Dodge.
Trying it left side with Cook. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
11, Mike. It's just set. Dodge. 180. 180. 180. Dodge.
Again, it's Cook. Still has some space inside the 35. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A gain of 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
This is Cook on the handoff. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. 1:54 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On 1, ready?
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Oh, here we go. Dodge.
Davis up the middle. He finds his escape route to the outside, and that's good for a pickup of 6. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 11. 180. Plays hot.
Going right back to Davis. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
Gun. Got. Wide 80. Wide shot. Got.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Here's a reverse. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10.
Ready, go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Takes the second down snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
Ready.
Throwing now. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
It's a design run. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.